haven't got the patience for these videos. Seriously, I just recorded one and it just totally disappeared into the ether somewhere. I don't know where it went. But anyway, this will be the last video that I'm going to post on New Light Beans. With me waffling on. So basically I was going to refuse my risperidone injection today, but my wife's been taken ill at work and left early, so she'll be back before the nurse gets here, so I'll have to take it, otherwise I'll get major earache. Never really end of it. Got to keep her happy, you know what I mean? So all the plans gone out the window really, but there's always next time, so hopefully it'll work out then. But yeah, just feeling very tired now. I'm going to pay for it later if I don't go to sleep, but if I don't sleep during the night, I can't sleep during the day basically, so it's catch-22 really, it goes around in circles. But lorazepam helps me out. I forget what you call it in America, there is a word for it. Lorazepam is the medical name, I think there's a brand name that you call it, I forget what it is now, but that seems to chill me out. So when the nurse turns up, I've got one left, so I might as well go in a minute and try and sleep. But basically I need some more, and they don't give them out very often. They think they're highly addictive, so they don't like giving them out. I don't take them very often, I'm not addicted to them. I take them probably once every couple of years really. I have a spell where I need to sort of calm down and relax, but mainly get sleep, and the only thing that knocks me out is the lorazepam. So someone's got those to back up when I do eventually get round to giving up the risperidone. I think that'll be quite handy. Hopefully this video I'll upload, because this is giving me the major up now. It's going mad. It's not doing what it's supposed to do really. But yeah, should be doing things today really, but the day sort of stretches out. I haven't got a lot to get done, but I could be doing more than just videos. But I think it's important. It's sort of therapeutic doing these really. I come across better than I thought I would, to be honest. But this will be the last one. I don't know what else to talk about apart from that really. Going through the whole journey of bipolar is pretty heavy, to be honest. Lots of ups and downs. But is it a curse or a blessing? I don't know really. A lot of people will say it's a curse, but in a way, with the spiritual enlightenment you get, even though it might be brief and short-lived, it's well worth experiencing, I think. I wouldn't change it. I might change certain things that I did when I was manic, but a lot of that was connected to drink, I reckon. And I think if I hadn't been such a heavy drinker in the first place, maybe my bipolar wouldn't have been triggered off. I think both my parents had it. My mum was diagnosed at quite an early age and was always trying to commit suicide. My dad was a very strong-willed person and never got diagnosed, but basically did some very strange things when I was in hospital, which I might go into in another blog. And then back in 2006 he committed suicide, which was a bit of a shock, because he was such a willful person. He had hobbies, interests, used to go all over the place on trips, had a good circle of friends, and everything you need to be happy really. And just totally out of the blue, he hung himself, which I didn't really get on with him, to be honest. Not after when I first became ill, and he was just trying to aggravate the situation by basically winding everybody up that was involved and causing a lot of trouble really. So we sort of came to an understanding, and I used to phone him up when I felt ill. I don't know why, but his advice sometimes was quite good, and it was good to have a chat with him really. But no, he's a strange person really, but he came across as being like a completely normal person, and you'd never think that he would hang himself. It was just quite unbelievable really, but obviously he must have had bipolar as well, so, and I think it runs in the family going way back to at least my grandparents. I don't know anything about my great grandparents, but both my grandparents on my mum's side had it, and on my dad's side his mum committed suicide. I didn't know it was my grandma obviously, but I never met her because I wasn't born. Basically, it happened years before I was on the scene, or even thought of really. My dad was only 6 when his mum committed suicide, so it's a bit of a curse in a way, but they reckon 20% of bipolars do commit suicide, but I would question that figure really. I can't really believe that. It might be, I think certain medications aggravate the suicidal feeling. I've never really looked into that, but I'm pretty sure they do. I've not experienced it myself, but I've been depressed and been on Prozac and noticed absolutely no difference whatsoever. I feel a lot better now, but obviously I've got to stay off the drink and sleep more regularly. I've only started drinking and not sleeping in the last week or so because I don't know, it might be a bipolar thing, but I got involved with the New Light Beings website and just wanted to get myself out there and put my experiences down and get them out there as quickly as possible. And when I get an idea in my head, I've got to get it done. But I wish it was like that with everything I did in my life, but I'm not that persistent with most things. But with this I was. And yeah, I'm glad I found the site really. So I think I'll stay there for a while. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of it, but I'm getting a bit out of it so far. I'm trying to give back a little as well, because it works both ways obviously. But no, I'm glad I found it. So that's it. Thumbs up to New Light Beings. Cheers. End of story. Stop